This project utilizes Next.js's app router to interface with the YouTube API on the server, enabling users to upload videos to their YouTube channels and retrieve the number of videos in their channel, with a limit of 10 videos. The blog post highlights the various technologies utilized in the project, which include Next.js for server-side rendering, OAuth2 for authentication, YouTube API for video integration, Iron Session for session management, and React features like suspense. Additionally, it mentions the use of higher-order functions, HOF, to enhance code reusability and structure. The text outlines the author's exploration of implementing OAuth2 and the YouTube API functionality using server actions, in contrast to their existing solution that employs the Pages router with API routes. The repository showcased contains their new approach. Installation. To install all dependencies, use the command pnpmi. Alternatively, you can utilize npm for the installation. This section outlines the steps to set up a Google Cloud Console project, which include creating a project, enabling the necessary Google API, using OAuth2 for authentication, and adding the required scopes as defined in the project's scopes constant. The blog post discusses the .n.local file, which is used for storing sensitive environment variables and is excluded from version control by being listed in .gitignore. Users are instructed to obtain Google Client ID and Google Client Secret from their Google Cloud Project's credentials file. An image of the .n.local file is included for reference. The provided text outlines a list of authorized scopes for interacting with the YouTube API and Google user data. Specifically, it lists the following scopes. 1. YouTube upload, required for uploading videos and setting thumbnails. 2. YouTube read-only, necessary for retrieving the user's video list. 3. User profile, needed to access the user's profile information. 4. User email, required to obtain the user's email address. These scopes are essential for applications that need to integrate with YouTube and access user-related information. Usage: run the development server using pre-npm run dev code. Design: the design that is new in this repo has 4 parts. The text outlines a utility function named check and refresh token, which is designed to handle the refresh token process and redirect users accordingly. It returns a promise that resolves to an object containing an OAuth2 client, which can be an OAuth2 client instance or null, and an optional redirect to string. This function is essential for managing authentication states and ensuring seamless user experiences in applications that utilize OAuth2. The provided code snippet defines a higher-order function, HOF, called with.auth that is designed to handle server-side authentication and redirection in a TypeScript environment. This function accepts a server action as an argument, which is expected to process a set of parameters. Here's a brief breakdown of its functionality. 1. Token checking. The function first checks and refreshes an OAuth2 token using check and refresh token. It retrieves the OAuth2 client and a potential redirect URL. 2. Redirection handling. If there is a redirect to URL, it executes a redirect, effectively terminating further processing. Error handling. If the OAuth2 client is not available, indicating a failed authentication without a redirect, it throws an error. 4. Parameter augmentation. If the OAuth2 client is available, it combines the original parameters with the OAuth2 client into a new object. 5. Server action invocation. Finally, it calls the provided server action with the augmented parameters and returns the result. The function is generically typed, allowing for flexibility in the types of parameters and return values. The blog post discusses a specific server action that is wrapped with a higher-order function, HOF, called with.auth, which injects an authenticated OAuth2 object into the process. It illustrates this concept with an example where the function getUserVideos is enhanced by with.auth, creating a new function, getUserVideos that is tailored for managing user videos with authentication. The provided text outlines a simplified example of how to use a server action within a React functional component, specifically for displaying user videos. The Videos page component retrieves user videos using an asynchronous function, getUserVideos.auth. It calculates the total number of videos and displays it in a rendered JSX structure. Note that this example omits error handling and loading states for brevity. This section of the blog post describes features available on the home page of a web application for managing YouTube content. It includes the following functionalities for authenticated users. Upload video. Users can upload a video from the data folder to their YouTube channel via the specified server component. Get number of videos. Users can retrieve the count of videos, up to 10, from their YouTube channel. Debug clear iron session. This option allows users to invalidate their OAuth2 session. Switch user. Users can select a Gmail account to authenticate their YouTube channel. The post provides concise instructions for navigating to each feature. The image below is a screenshot of the home page with 4 buttons and the authenticated user info. The blog post highlights 2 key functionalities. The Debug Clear Iron Session option serves as the logout feature, while the Switch User option functions as the login feature. The text includes a reference to a YouTube tutorial on using the Next.js framework with the YouTube API, focusing specifically on authentication and handling refresh tokens.